Oh, hi, everyone. My name's Jon Strebler, and I realize most of you don't know me from a bale of hay. But I've been studying and writing about the precious metals since 1974, when I graduated with a degree in finance, magna cum laude, and started working with Dick Russell at Dow Theory Letters. Richard Russell was widely acknowledged as the premier Dow theorist for many decades, and he also wrote the largest independent investment newsletter in the world for many, many years. And Richard was also recognized as one of the first advisors to recommend gold to his subscribers, and he continued to recommend the ownership of gold all of those years until his passing in 2015. Over the past 46 years, I've been a registered commodity trading advisor. I was vice president of investments with Drexel Burnham Lambert, and then later with Shearson American Express, an instructor of economics and finance courses at a number of universities and colleges. And of course, I continued my association with Richard Russell and writing for Dow Theory Letters. With Richard's passing in 2015, I became the senior writer at DTL, specializing, as always, in the precious metals. In 2018, Dow Theory Letters finally ceased operations, and a number of readers urged me to start writing my own investments newsletter. And I did that beginning in October of 2018, started writing Jon Strebler's Investment Outlook, or JSIO. JSIO is a weekly investments newsletter. Focuses on the precious metals and also the stock market, although I also do cover the foreign exchange markets and fixed income markets as well. I value and use fundamentals, but at heart, like Mr. Russell, I'm a market guy, and so technical analysis is really my forte. I also worked back in the day with Jim Dines, called himself the original gold bug. And Jim used a lot of great technical analysis, but especially he used point and figure charts, and he used them in a way that other people don't, in a way that's more valuable, more helpful. And that's a big feature of my newsletters and something that people enjoy about them also. I'm going to revive Richard Russell's old trial offer and offer a month's worth of newsletters for $1. Give you a chance to take a look at it, see what you think. If you like them, then you can subscribe for $150 a year. They come out every Sunday, my newsletters every Sunday, so you've got them before the market opens on Monday. For more information on what I write on my newsletters, or to try that trial offer out, go to my email, which is jstrebler52@gmail.com. Send me a message, a question, whatever, or you can subscribe for that trial offer by sending $1 to PayPal using that email address for the payee. So I'd like to show you the first page of my newsletter. This is a recent newsletter, and it gives you an idea of the kind of thing I do. Each letter is typically 5 or 6 pages long, 5 or 6 pages of charts, analysis, commentary, and recommendations. And this is the kind of thing you'd get every Sunday. And now, how about gold? That's why you're here, right? Well, I caught a lot of flack back in 2013 when, writing for Dow Theory Letters, I told people that gold looked like it was going into a bear market, and I suggested that they sell much of their gold and other precious metals. How could Dow Theory Letters use such an ignorant person who doesn't know anything about gold, was the message that we got from a lot of subscribers. They were very angry. Well, gold at the time was $1,520 an ounce. Back in April 9th of 2013, I wrote that gold could drop down as far as $1,120 an ounce, or another $400 lower from where it already was. The next week, April 16th, I wrote that subscribers should sell any positions in the precious metals that they weren't comfortable holding were gold to drop down to $1,000 an ounce or even lower. Well, it didn't drop down to 1,000, but gold did hit $1,055 an ounce towards the end of 2015. That was the low. Most people had not sold, and most people were wishing that maybe they had, right? Well, recently I got an email from one of those folks. This reader had a lot of silver and did not follow my advice, and now she wished that she had. And she wrote me recently to ask if I was writing any kind of a newsletter. If so, she'd like to subscribe, because according to this woman, I was the only one back in 2013 that was telling people that gold and silver were going to drop a lot and recommending that they sell. Everybody else was basically peddlers of gold and silver coins, shills, and they didn't say anything about selling gold or silver. Of course, that would hurt their business. Well, that's a really important consideration, because the fact is that the markets are really tough and they don't always go your way, and it's important to have somebody that's going to tell you the truth. I'm retired now for the most part. I write these newsletters for fun. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy keeping my mind active, and of course it helps me with my own portfolio, my wife's portfolio. So I don't work for anybody other than myself and my readers. I don't get any kickbacks, any commissions. So my only loyalty is to you and to try to tell you what I think is happening. And if a market looks strong, if it looks bullish, if it looks like it's going to go up, I'm going to recommend that we own it. On the other hand, if it looks overpriced, if it looks like it's trending down, I'm going to recommend selling it. And if I'm wrong, I'll say so as soon as I figure it out, and I'll say so honestly and freely. So what about gold now? Well, even during the years that gold was in a bear market, I recommended that subscribers have at least some gold and silver as an insurance position. But over the last year or so, I've been gradually increasing the recommendation in gold, silver, and the mining shares. And then in June of this year, I wrote that gold was now in a confirmed new bull market. Of course, it had been going up for a while, but we didn't know it was a bull market. I decided in June it was, and so we've been increasing the position ever since then. And recently, I've become more and more convinced that this bull market that gold is in is going to be of a historic nature. It's got a lot higher to go. Well, how much higher to go and why? That's the reason that you should subscribe, take me up on my trial offer, or watch next week's video, especially in light of this big drop Monday and Tuesday, September 21st and 22nd, I think. Big drops in those things. What do they mean for the gold and the silver and the mining shares? Check in next week or send $1 in for that trial subscription. And I hope to see a lot of you next week. Thanks for watching.